When you're driving down 18th Street across from the Lyric Operas complex and see a sign that says Machine Head, you may have wondered what exactly the building behind it might contain. Is it a factory, an art space, a musical illusion? Maybe it's all of them, as producer Ashley Holcroft will now explain.
My name's Dick Job. I'm the owner of Machine Head. I started out my career as Dr. Volvo. And in 1982, I bought this building right here, but always felt like I wanted to do something more creative than just fixing cars. And so I went back to school and got my machine tool technology degree and also advanced welding. The Crossroads district was just starting up right then, and so all my friends worked in the art galleries, and so they would give me different projects to do, and it's just kind of grown from there.
Here at Machine Head, the motto is, if it's too hard for everyone else, they bring it to us. But what exactly does that mean? Well, let's say you've got a World War I tank, and say that century-old Butte needs a new muffler. Well, then you'd call Machine Head. Or let's just say you've got yourself a Duesenberg, like the one seen here with Spain's King Alfonso VIII. And after 80 mollycoddled years, the hinges give out.
The original part had a casting flaw in it, which is just like a little inclusion in the casting, so it wasn't perfectly smooth. And I thought, oh gosh, he's not gonna like this. And he was thrilled that it was still there because it was made that part more original.
Or say you need a stand for a giant Camarasaurus leg. They've got you covered.
Creative problem solving is a huge, huge, huge part of what we do here. We take a lot of pride in our work, and we build interesting projects that they're all pretty much one-off, and I really like that aspect of it.
Or say you're quixotic, and you need one of these made. So you can do this. And it needs to break down into segments so it can commute from venue to venue, which is actually what brought Matt Bennett, Job's right-hand man, to Machine Head in the first place.
One of the aerialists and I used some wire and hot glue to kind of make a rough idea of what we were talking about. And I came down here, showed him that. He loved the design of it. He asked me if I wanted to help out. Yeah, that sounds great, I'd love to. And we went through that project. It went off really well, and he asked me to come back, and so I just kept coming back. And it's a smaller crew here, which I think is better because it's a little more intimate. We know each other really well.
And an important part of that small crew is resident artist Beth Nybeck. It's a partnership that has included dozens of projects. Everything from building a 100-foot truss to suspend 21 aluminum birds aloft at a Los Angeles airport, to their latest collaboration, this piece that will be bound for Gladstone, Missouri in just one short week.
She comes up with the idea, and then between the two of us, we figure out how to build it. And we haven't found anything yet that we haven't been able to do. Well, we need length, so you said 93.71?
When I first moved to Kansas City almost 5 years ago, I met him shortly afterwards, 6 or 7 months, and toured the shop, and I really got to know him. And he really took me under his wing and really adopted me into his family. And so he and his wife and their dog, I know them all very well. So every once in a while on a project, there'll be something that I design in that I don't have the equipment for, and so I'll come on over to Machine Head, and Dick has all the equipment here to help really execute a lot of complicated builds.
Whoa, Beth, looks great.
Thanks.
Whoa.
All done, we're ready to roll.
Is that 120 grit?
60 grit, actually.
Grr!
Roar.
Whoa!
Looks great.
If I don't have the tools to do it, I know who does. We call it the Good Old Boy Network, and I've been doing this for a long time and have established a network of friends. But usually it's pretty rare that we need anybody else. It's ready, and so am I. People, when they just drive by, they have no idea what goes on back here. Sometimes they'll be just driving down 18th Street and see our sign and just stop in and go, what are you guys doing here anyway? And if I have time, I'll bring them back here and give them a little tour, and then they go, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. You do all this back here? We had no idea. They don't know that we build art or work for Children's Mercy Hospital or all the different things that we do. They have no idea that it happens in here. We're all artists in our own way, shape, and form here. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of head scratching, but at the end of the day, when we finish a project and it comes out exactly the way we want it to, that's the most satisfying thing for me.
A lot of people don't want to take the time to sit down with someone and talk through a lot of the options, and we're willing to take that time. And I think that's really what sets us apart from most other fabrication shops around town.
And it's that paradigm that is the hallmark of every Machine Head project, from custom cogs to elaborate signage.
MK12, when they came to me with that project, I looked at it and I said, ooh, pretty complicated. And then I started counting all of the text, and there were 98 letters. And I looked at the guys and I said, are you kidding me? Whoa! And they said, no, that's really what we want. That's what we want. I can't imagine a better town to do what we do in. We help other people and they help us, and it's kind of a community effort a lot of times. And I don't think you get that in a lot of other cities. I think in a lot of other cities you're kind of on your own and everybody is kind of withdrawn because they're afraid you might learn a secret from them. And in this environment in Kansas City, everybody seems like they want to help each other. Hopefully we'll be able to continue this for years to come.